सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो, पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो। हर 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 हराय नमो, शिव 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 शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो। सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो। शम्भो शङ्करा सदा शिवाय, सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो, पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो। हर 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 हराय नमो, शिव 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 शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो, हराय नमो, शिवाय नमो, शिवाय नमो, हराय नमो। सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो, पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो। शम्भो शङ्करा सदा शिवा।
कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेद। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेऽप्येव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये, निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Please repeat after me. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Om Namah Shivaya. 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 बोले श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। हरिओम हरिओम। इंग्लिश या हिंदी किसमें बात? तो कंटिन्यू करना होगा। The sorrow in our life is not related to situation, but it is related to imagination. One is situation, another is imagination. What is situation? What is in a situation is experienced by everybody. and what is in my imagination about certain issue or a person. Other than me, nobody experiences like that in this whole world. And nobody has experienced about that issue or that person as I experience. कल्पना व्यक्तिगत होती है और सत्य सार्वभौमिक होता है, सार्वकालिक होता है. So sorrow is not situational, but it is made out of imagination, because imagination about the issue which has given me sorrow or which is giving me sorrow is not giving me sadness to anybody in this whole world about that issue or at work or at person. And therefore, Bhagavad Gita started with this postulation that ashocyan anvashochastvam pragyavadascha bhashase gatasu nagatasoscha nanusochanti pandita. If something is made out of imagination, it will not go by situation, it will go only by knowledge. Knowledge is that which will not change a situation. Yes, come to that. Knowledge is that which will take away some kind of my ignorance. And therefore it is said that dukh has pratibhasik satta and not even vyavaharik satta. Like this desk is seen by everybody, so it is vyavaharik. But my dream is seen by me, and therefore it is pratibhasik. Which exists only when you see is called pratibhasik. And which exists before and after, that is called vyavaharik. Which changes where there is a known difference, that is pratibha, that is vyavaharik. But which is experienced irrespective of srishti and pralay, no difference is not there, that is called paramarthik satta. There are three sattas, three levels of existence called pratibhasik, vyavaharik and paramarthik. Although Mandukya says that only two is there, pratibhasik and paramarthik. So Mandukya Upanishad doesn't accept that vyavaharik satta is different. Anyway, that is another point. But what is important to note here is that sorrow cannot go by action. Sorrow cannot go by anything else. Sorrow can go only by knowledge. And for knowledge, we need the qualification of this passion. Although there is something called sadhan chatushta vivek, vairagya, shat sampatti and fourth, mumukshatva. 4 Ds are there. Discrimination, dispassion, discipline and desire for moksha. This is called shat sampatti. So shat sampatti, in that 4 also, 2 Ds are more important. Dispassion and mumukshatva, desire for moksha. Out of 4, 2 get prominence, and out of 2, dispassion gets prominence. So, dispassion is very quintessential for that knowledge. And therefore, many people I have seen, who have lot of knowledge, but because of the lack of dispassion, that knowledge has not become steady and firm to take away the sorrows. It is not firm. The response does not change by merely knowing it. Response changes only when we abide in it. To know something is good, but that knowledge has now becomes functional, operational is totally different matter. What doesn't allow the knowledge to become functional is called our mental problems, emotional problem. It can be attachment, it can be aversion, it can be ego, it can be my complexes. So that doesn't allow the knowledge to stay there. Like some in a rush, a weak boy will be thrown apart, a small child will be thrown apart. Only a strong person can withstand the rush and the crowd. Similarly, in this motley of crowd, only the knowledge which is very firm alone can stand apart, and which gives the roots to the knowledge in the mind is called Vairagya or dispassion. I have observed that most of the seekers don't give attention to dispassion. They give more attention to learning, understanding things. So during the tenure of learning, they understand, they grasp it. Because in Vedanta, a common intelligence will work. You don't need not be genius. But when it comes to situational responses, ego takes the front seat or attachment takes the front seat, and all my knowledge goes back. So I behave as if I had never heard anything about Vedanta. I behave sometimes worse than what I was before without Vedanta. And that gives surprise to other people who have not attended. They see that what are you doing? What have you attended? Not understanding the problem of that person. And knowing these things, it was my wish since long to take this text called Vairagya Shatakam, which is in your hands. Vairagya Shatakam. So this has been authored by the King Bhartruhari. So you know how the phases are going on, how we are moving, how the progression is there. So Vigat Ragaha and Vishesh Ragaha, both is the meaning of Vairagya. Devoid of any attachment or having more special attachment. So for Lord it is Vishesh Raga. So when you have a strong attachment with the Lord, then automatically the attachment toward the world goes away or withers out. One biggest love takes away all small attachments. Like when the lion comes, all small animals run away. Similarly, when this lion of dispassion comes, or the lion of this Lord's love comes, all small attachment and aversion run away. So, this is very important. So, meaning of attachment is what? Meaning of attachment, we will see. Meaning of attachment, but a little small background about King Bhartruhari, whose name you may have heard. Heard? Huh? Not heard. Bhartruhari. So, Bhartruhari was one of the great kings of Ujjain, whose brother is the famous Vikramaditya. Cutting the whole story short, I will cut the whole thing short, how from king he became a monk. So that's an interesting story. So, he was married thrice. Not that he had 3 wives, I'm not saying like that. He was married thrice. First wife, so she passed away because of certain reasons. Then he married another girl, her name was I think Sita Rani. And about it is her it is said, once the king and queen were going and they saw somebody, this was around 1 BC, his tenure is around 1 BC. So he saw that some woman is burning herself along with the funeral pyre of her husband, Sati. So this girl, what was her name? Sita Rani said that I think the Sati more is that you cannot live without the husband because of you have so much intense love rather than burning yourself. So this Bhartruhari asked her, how much you love me? He said, I love you completely. Then in order to test her, what he did, he had gone to some place in a horse and after that sent her clothes, a sword full of blood which was all fake, and gave the news that I am no more, he was no more, to test her love. But really her love was pure, and seeing the blood stained clothes of her husband, she couldn't tolerate and really she passed away without having the sati, as she was saying. So this gave such a major shock to him that he lost interest in all the kingly things. Who? Bhartruhari. And he got a very, very big shock in his life, which he had not expected at all. And for many years he became very indifferent towards the kingdom, towards everything. I feel God gives us the opportunity through the situation and through some person. He can be a married person, he can be a shopkeeper, he can be a rickshaw person, to give us some lessons. There is some stage also like this, which he was not expecting. Somebody, what gave him a shock was somebody died because of I tested her, I did not have the faith. She died and I did not die, but I pretended to die and really she died. It was a very bad test I took. I shouldn't have taken such harsh test. So he got very dispassionate on these matters. But the worst was yet to come. Worst, which is going to be the best. Behind every worst situation, there is a best sadhana. There is nothing called worst only. There is something worse, best in the worst. There is a best in the beast. So it so happened after few years, he got third time married, and to a very beautiful girl whose name was Pingala. And from a neighboring city she was there. I don't remember whose daughter she was, but she also was from a royal blood. So he got married, and because of her unparalleled beauty, he got totally drowned and infatuated to her. To that extent that without her consent, he was not doing anything. He was totally under the spell of her physical charm. He got totally, how the mind is changing, how much the mind fluctuates. Going up, down, dispassion, then passion. So dispassion again changed to passion. And it so happened Lord had some bigger designs. So Vikramaditya, his brother, younger brother of Bhartruhari, there was one, what shall I say, main security person, what you call, the kotwal of that particular place. inspector of that who was looking after the bodyguard or what was there. Vikramaditya smelled that not everything is right with him. And he asked his brother to take him out and change him, transfer him to some other place rather than being in the palace. And this enraged Pingala because actually de facto she was the ruler now. So he was thrown out not only of the city but out of the kingdom. Brother Vikramaditya. It is said one Brahmin or some saint came with one fruit one day. And he said to Vikramaditya that if anybody eats this, he will never be old, he will be always youthful. He was very happy to get the fruit. Bhartruhari. Not Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya is out. He is thrown out. And then he thought, anyway, I'll get older. But real charm is in my wife. And if she consumes the fruit, she'll be much more younger forever. So he gave the fruit to her. Bhartruhari gave the fruit to her. And this wife, Pingala, was in deep love with that security inspector. It sounds like some Bollywood film. But it is a reality that she was greatly in love with that. And she thought that why should I just have it? I should share with my paramour or with my beloved. And she gave that fruit to him. Now that Kotwal or that inspector who got the fruit from the queen, he was in love with another prostitute. So he thought, see how everybody is disloyal. So he thought that this prostitute who is there, her charm is only with her body. She should not get old, because if she gets old, she will lose all her money and all this. And he gave this to her, without telling that who gave her. And so see, he was actually acting to be beloved of the queen, and also, but he was loving that also. Queen was acting to be beloved of the king, and she was in love with this inspector also. Now then, prostitute, when she got that fruit, she thought, if I eat this fruit, I have to be in this profession for a very long time. So better to get old rather than to do something which will be a cause for my hell. I think out of all her intentions were the noblest. But the interesting thing is, he thought, I think the king only deserves. The king deserves to live long. And king is the one who should be protected from old age so that he can administer well. And being a good king, he needs a longer tenure so that he can execute his policies. And also in her mind, it was there, if king is happy, he will reward me with some gold and jewelries, and that will make my life easier. I can leave everything and live a little more easy and lavish life. So she went to the king and gave that same fruit. Now that king with Bhartruhari got the shock of his life. It sent jitters in his spine, chill in the spine, what you call. This expression called it sent chill in my spines. And then he asked, who gave you? Then he told, I got this from that inspector because I love it. Then he called inspector. Then he called the queen, and the whole thing was exposed within 1 hour only. But what gave him a very big shock was that wife. He was not so much angry on this inspector and that prostitute because he had no relation with them. If you are loyal to somebody and if loyalty returns back to with disloyalty, if you are not loyal, it was fine. And I was also not loyal, you are also not loyal, it's okay. We both have settled each other's account. But he loved her extremely passionately and madly. And then it is said, at that moment, he got such a tremendous dispassion. Bhartruhari. So behind this misfortune was this inner fortune. Behind every durbhagya is a saubhagya. Immediately, but there was no whereabout of Vikramaditya was not known at that time. He immediately called him and he asked to search where is he. And after searching, he coronated, and on that very day, he left the palace and went to the jungles. He said, this is the truth of the relations of the world, and there is no worth and there is no point in spending our time, energy, money in such areas where a person can be so hard and so crooked that the person doesn't realize my love. The same love, if I had given to the Lord, I would have got moksha. And then he did tapasya. In Ujjain there is a Bhartruhari tapasya gave also. In Rajasthan also, near Amer, his caves are there, where he did his austerity for 12 years or so. And then he composed Vairagya Shatakam. There are 3 Shatakam he composed. One is called Shringar Shatakam, because as corresponding to 4 Purusharth, corresponding to Kam Purusharth, he composed Shringar Shatakam, where he describes how beautiful is the lady. So I was very surprised, how can the same person compose Shringar Shatakam as well as the Vairagya Shatakam? But I found out he composed Shringar Shatakam when he was in love with Pingla. and corresponding to Arth and Dharma Purusharth, he composed a beautiful Niti Shatakam. And corresponding to the Moksha Purusharth, he composed Vairagya Shatakam, which was in these years after being matured in his realization. So he was out of all the sorrows after that. He had 2 options, either to take revenge from everybody and be very angry, still rule. Instead of personalizing that issue, he impersonalized the matter and went closer to God. Instead of seeing how personally he was hurt, he went to see what is the principle behind that. There are 2 options to every situation. Either you can take it very personally and get badly hurt, wounded, bitter, angry, and develop dvesh. Or you can know what is the message of the God and how everything is so false and flimsy and what is the best thing to be achieved here. So there is no point in becoming very negative about these things. And his name is taken with high regards in the saintly congregation. Because he may be very infatuated at time, or he married twice, thrice. But people want to see, okay, what was the last? How you had, what a person, if person rectifies his mistake, people don't see what he did at the last. They are more interested how he evolved after that. Whether from Ratnakar he became Valmiki, or from Ajamil the sinner he became Ajamil the saint. So there is all the opportunity to grow. Everything is rectifiable, everything can be cured. Like if his skin gets cut, after a few days there is self-healing. They say even if you don't put medication, it tries to heal by its own self. And this is where naturopathy is there. They use all natural things like mud and all these to cure it. Okay? So this is a very brief background of Bhartruhari, who has authored Vairagya Shatakam. Now, as the Shatakam means, Shatak means combination group of 100 verses are there. 100 verses are there. How to take all 100 in these 4 days? How is it possible? So I was thinking of taking only selected verses out of 100 and complete. Other option was I take each verses and continue later in the coming days also. Where I am going, I continue this and complete each verses. What to do, you can decide and tell. क्या करा जाए? Huh? Complete it, each and every verse. What is the point, what I say here? In Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan has reiterated. Actually there are 4 topics in Vairagya Shatakam. Topic number 1 is Samsar Dosh Darshanam. Topic number 2 is Moha. Topic number 3 is Vairagya Stutihi, praise of dispassion. Second topic was delusion. First topic was Sansar Dosh Darshanam, seeing the fallacies of the fleeting joys in the world. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. That one line of Gita in 13th chapter, Indriyarteshu Vairagyam Anahankarevcha. So he has elaborated that. And 4th topic is Upadesha. So his advice to all humanity. Bhartruhari is, because you are such seasoned and such experienced person who has seen all levels of enjoyment and all kinds of nature he saw. He saw various cross-section of society. What you say, he is very matured, a seasoned person. He was well-travelled, he has seen everything. And therefore what was his Upadesh? Some very beautiful verses are there. So these are the 4 sections we can broadly divide. Maybe there may be some kind of levels merging with each other, not very distinct but broad division, rough division what you say. That is in this Vairagya Shatakam. So it is possible certain things he may say, you may not like it. Because he will attack our attachment very, very ruthlessly. Ruthlessly he will attack. So you will find it a little bad, but I don't care. Because we are the seekers of truth. And let us see what he says. With his poetic genius as well as his realizational heights, he has merged with 2. And 3rd was his very big, good experiences with meeting lot of people in this world. How the people behave at various times. He had a very good idea. Remember, Vairagya is for knowledge and not for Vairagya. Vairagya is like emptying the dish. cleaning the dish. Cleaning the dish is only for eating something. Some delicacy you have to eat. Cleaning and keeping it is not the purpose of having a dish. Let's start. Let's see how much we can cover. And let us see the first verse. This is in page number 7. This is the praise of Mangalacharan he does of Lord Shiva, in whose place you are seated here. Arunachalam is the name of Lord Shiva only. And there is a famous Shivji's temple here, where Bhagavan Raman Maharshi had come first. And this place is also mentioned in the Puranas. So, he is the presiding deity of this place, and we will see his stuti first, because of whose grace Bhartrihari, the passionate king, became the most dispassionate mendicant and monk. They say dispassion is the result of two things. One is Ishwar Kripa, another is Vivek that we do. Vivek that we do. Okay, am I audible? Sound है ठीक? No echo is there? Huh? Echo is okay? Okay. सब ठीक है? अच्छा. Let's read. Let's read the first verse. चूड़ोत्तम संसित चंद्र चारु कलिकांचन शिखाभास्वरः लंबा है क्या वो? This is one compound is there. Okay, I'll break it. This is here the words there. Yes, you can mark it. Chudot tamsit. At uttamsit. Chud uttamsit chandra charu. Then kalika. Chanchat shikha bhasvara. Chudottam sita chandra charu kalika. Chanchat shikha bhasvara. Leela dagda vilola. Kama shalabha. Shreyo dashagre spurat. Antaspurjat apara mohatimira. Pragbharamucchatayan. Chetas satmi yoginam vijayate. Jnana pradipo haraha. Again. Sudottam sita chandra charu kalika. Chanchat shikha bhasvaraha. Leela dagda vilola kama shalabha. Shreyo dashagre spurat. Antaspurjadapara mohatimira. Pragbharamucchatayan. Chetasatmi yoginam vijayate. Jnana pradipo haraha. So he is now doing Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan, Mangal Shabd comes from one root called which has the meaning of moving forward. Pragati, where you move forward towards, so that there is no obstacle in our studies. There is no vigna in completing the text. When they are composing, there are a lot of vigna. It can be vigna of their health, vigna of their thoughts are not coming, or vigna of some situation has come, then stopped. Many people started writing, they couldn't complete. So, Damralu, that is the root. So there they want to remove the obstacle by Mangalacharan. So Mangalacharan is Ashirvadatmak, Namaskaratmak and Swarupatmak. So like Swarupatmak, Mangalacharan is of Bhagavat. Yaddo Unveiled Charthesha Vigyaswarat. So this is asking for Ashirvad. Give me your blessings. Like Purnamada is also Mangalacharan. But that is Swarupatmak. It is not asking something. So that is there. Let us see what is said here. Chale? So, Jnana Pradipo Haraha. Jnana Pradipa Haraha. Hara means Bhagwan Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, not Vishnu. Although Haraha and Harihi both have Hru Dhatu, to harana, harane, to kidnap, not to take away. Take away is one thing. Kidnap is in front of him, he is not giving, still you take it away. In the broad daylight, what you call. Chori is in the absence of the person. He is not looking at you and then you steal something. In his absence, that is called stealing. Or theft is there. It was a theft in the night. But he was kidnapped, abducted in front of everybody, in eyes of everybody, forcefully. Loot is the word. It was looted. So Gurudev used to say, Hare Krishna means Luto Krishna, Luto Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Luto, Luto. So in Hari and Har, both have Hru Dhatu. So Hari is there and Hara is there. So Har is Shivji. The horizontal line is there. Hari is E, vertical line is there. Not all understood. समझ गई तो क्या? So if you go to South India, especially Chennai and all this, Tamil Nadu especially, even Andhra also, so those who are Vaishnavites, they have like this, vertical is there. Because Hari comes, E. And Hara is there, so horizontal is there. This controversy is ever going on. So, Haraha. So, Haraha. So, kaun hai Haraha? See what is written. Jnana Pradipa. Jnana Pradipa means not giver of knowledge. Who is the knowledge? Who is of the nature of knowledge? Who is Jnana Pradipa? The very thought of knowledge is called here as Shiv. Yandana, please know. Something is called Sarup, Sagun Ishwar or Sarup Ishwar. Murti of Lord is there. Murti of Lord Shiv is there. That is called Ek Roop Ishwar is there. Where you say Ishwar as Nimitta Karan and not Upadan Karan. When you see the Ishwar along with the form that he alone is everything, then Upadan Karan Ishwar is also there. That is called Vishwarup Ishwar. Everything is Lord. What Arjun had seen in 11th chapter. And what Goswamiji says, so ananya जाके असीमती टरई न हनुमंत मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप स्वामी भगवन. So this रूप स्वामी is there. Whole world is his manifestation. This is called second kind of Ishwar. Third is Arup Ishwar. My own self, my drishta and God's drishta, that is the Ishwar. So therefore nobody should have any complexes because you are not small. आप कोई छोटे नहीं हैं. Once one eunuch had asked Swami Abhedananda ji that we are neither male nor female. We have no good name also. So Swamiji said you should not have any inferiority complex. Because what self you have, Bhagavan also has the same self. Outer things will come and go, but self of God and yourself is one. So, if you want to dance, clap and dance, you can clap and dance in front of Lord. Lord Krishna is born and you can go to Nand Baba's house. So this is three. One is personalized God, where you think that he is Nimitta Karan. Other is the Upadan Karan, which is Vishwarup. And third is Abhinna Nimitt Upadan Karan, which is the self only. This is called Arup Ishwar. But here he is not doing Vanna either. He is doing Vanna in the form of that God who is of the form of thought of knowledge of self. Gyan Pradeepaha. Who? Huh? Bhartruhari is doing the stuti of that. So Jnana Pradeepaha, Jnana Pradeepa, Vijayate, may he shine, he shines. He shines. Because Shivaji alone can take across the text. Who is that Shivaji? So he has mentioned in 3-4 lines. In first line, he tells the glory how that knowledge shines. How that knowledge shines. In second line, he tells how that knowledge burns the calm. In third line, he tells how that knowledge removes the delusion. And in fourth line, he says, where is that knowledge taking place? So these are the 4 lines in which 4 points are mentioned. ठीक है, let's read. See, you have to read compound like Urdu. Urdu you have to read from right to left. I don't know whether you have seen somebody writing Urdu. Seen? My grandfather used to write Urdu. Totally Urdu. Solid Urdu. So when he and his brother, my grandfather's brother, they were living in different city. So they used to correspond. This postcard used to come, 15 paisa for postcard was there. And you put it in the post box. So I used to, so many times I used to drop that. So he said, okay, I'm going to write a letter. And so in Urdu, so we all can't understand. That was the only sad point. I think therefore he wrote like that. So it was from like right to left. Alif Bete, like that A, B, C, D is there, Alif Bete, that is in that. So Urdu was there. So similarly compound you have to read from right to left. So let's move forward in the backward direction. So Bhasvara. See the word? Keep on saying your word. First line. Bhasvara. Bhasvara means shining. What is shining? Chanchat Shikha. Shikha means the flame, wick. And Chanchat means radiating. Radiating flame is shining. Acha? Of what? Of Kalika. Charu, Chandra Charu Kalika. So, Chandra, beautiful moon's digit is shining. One facet is shining because not full moon is there. So one facet is shining, like digit means 1 by 100, 1 by 10. 1 by something is that is shining. Beautiful moons, one facet is shining. Acha, where chud means head. Chud and uttansit. So uttansit means kept as an ornament. So chud uttansit chandra charu kalika chanchat shikha bhaswara. See the genius, how he was Vidwan in Sanskrit also. Long compound he has said. Now see the whole sentence you have to write in English. You have to make such long statements. And therefore Sanskrit was a language compact. It can compact the whole thing. Like the chips are there. There are compound which are 3-4 line. I've seen compound, whole page is a compound. Imagine how do you understand? It needs more mature person to understand that. I'll only look and go ahead. So, because how to relate each other? How to relate each other? So the radiating light shining from the beautiful digit of the moon, which is situated as an ornament on the head of Lord Shiva. See, long sentence is there. The same sentence he can put in this compact form. So I am offering my namaskar to him. Let him glow. Let him vijayate. Who is this Lord Shiva? What this vritti does? Leela dagdha vilol kam shalabah shreyo dashagre sphurat. Kam shalabah. Shalabah means insect. Insect or a moth. Like in the fire, the moth dies by itself. Similarly, vilol. And what is the insect? Kam is like the insect. Dekho. Kam shalabha. Karm dhare samas. Kam shalabha. Kam is like an insect which dies in front of Lord's name, Lord's glory, or Lord's knowledge. Knowledge and calm don't exist because one is out of incompleteness, another is of the nature of completeness. So sense of completeness and sense of incompleteness cannot coexist. ठीक है ना? How is this calm? Vilol. Vilol means what? Vilol means wavering. Vilol, wavering desire. Wavering desire. One, I wanted to have food, then I wanted, where is he also, where is he? He is not eating. ये क्या साउंड कैसा हो रहा है ना, हल्का सा साउंड, हाँ? अर्थिंग प्रॉब्लम. अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, इससे कोई बात नहीं. विलोल काम शलभः. विलोल मीन्स वेवरिंग डिजायर. By the time this desire is fulfilled, another is there. Constantly hopping desire is there. When a person is not able to fix what is bigger, that is called vilol. Vilol, wavering desire. I wanted a wife, but I want that father is unhappy. Then I want to go and pacify the fire. By the time father is happy, I feel wife is again unhappy. So again I went to pacify the wife, then I find the dog ran away. Then I went in search of dog. Then I felt that my child's result is not performing good. Then I went for the children, then somebody said, no, we found the dog, but grandfather is missing now. So this is the wavering desire. Then I was going through a shop, I saw nice samosas with there. I said, this single, let us have some samosas. So बहुत देर तक एक इच्छा नहीं रह पाती. There is a big vasanas and they fight and by the time you fulfill, other comes up. भीड़ भाड़ अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा है. Too much of rush is there inside. So vilol kam shalabha. See the vilol kam shalabha. And what happened? Dagda, that was burned. In Leela, Leela means effortlessly or in a play. There's no doership involved. When Parvati ji was told by Saptrishi, have you heard that Shivji has burned Kam? So Shivji said, Tumre jaan Kam ab jara, ab tab Shiv rahe sabikara. You think Shivji had burned Kam now? Before that he was with Kam. Tat analkar sahas bhav. If you come near fire, it will get burnt. He didn't do it. It all happened. Happened. किया नहीं, कुछ हो गया. There is no doership. उसको बोलते हैं लीला. अच्छा, हाँ. Then Shreyo Dashagre Spurat. This knowledge lit at the end of Gyan Marg. Agri means at the end of, Shreyo here means knowledge. Knowledge which is lit at the end of Gyan Marg is Purat, that is well lit. देख लो नॉलेज की बात हो रही है. Here Bhagwan is more praised as a thought of knowledge. Fourth kind of Brahmakar Vritti Roop Ishvara. So one was Sarup Ishvara, then Vishwarup Ishvara, then Arup Ishvara, and this is Brahmakar Vritti Roop Ishvara. Because if calm is there, if knowledge is there, after that calm cannot come. Because calm is a sign of incompleteness in self. Joy in something else and knowledge of the self don't coexist. Why? Because knowledge is saying that you alone are and the world is false. Like you don't have a dream desire once you wake up. And you know, I alone of you don't want to have something of the dream. ठीक है ना? Knowledge will be not. Therefore, the very first slok of Sthit Pragya was Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Parth Manogata. Bhagwan Arjuna asked, what is the lakshan of Sthit Pragya se ka bhasha? Give me one lakshan of Sthit Pragya. Bhagwan said that he has no desire. No desire means what? No sense of joy in anything, because he gets his own complete. He knows there is no joy in the world. It is my incompleteness that sees completeness outside. It is my incompleteness in me that sees completeness somewhere else other than in me. है ना? And if you have completeness, if you know I alone was the dream, whole dream, then you won't wish by something of the dream, because I alone was. Soshnute sarvan kam. This is a sign of knowledge, that you don't have any desire. You don't suppress it. You don't see any desire, because I am complete. I have my joy, what it can give. I have all the joy. This is what we saw in Prayagraj, if you remember. This topic was there. Anand Mimansa. We saw that. Shotriyasya cha kama tasya, etc., etc. And where this knowledge takes place, anta spurjada paramoha, it is in your heart. And what it does, uchchatayan. Uchchatayan means driving away. Driving away. What drives away? Prag bhar, heavy mass at the front, whose moh timir. Moh means delusion. Well, delusion means moh. Delusion means in the dark when you don't see something and you see something else. If it was a pitch dark, then you couldn't have seen anything. But it is not pitch dark here. There is something not seen in that, and because of not seeing, half knowledge is there, little knowledge is there. But I think I have complete knowledge. This is the dangerous part. I have little knowledge. I see something else. So moh means that pashal khandeshu ratnadhihi. Something is there. I see the body as me. How can the five elements be me? Well, don't ask this question. Where my and I become ones. Body is my, and you say it is this I, my body is talking, and you say I'm tall. Anything cannot be my and also I, because to say something my, it has to be different than you. But you say I also and my also. Ajeeb aadmi ho tum. So moh timir, it is like darkness. My mind is sad, and then you are saying I am sad. Either you say my or you say I, but दोनों ही लगता है. So this is called moh timir. Timir means, and apar. Apar means very expansive, stretched, various lokas. Adharshchordhvam prasritastasya shakha guna pravrittha vishaya pravala. This is far. Brahmalok, Indra, Agni, all have moh. Devatas also have moh. Forget about us. They also have moh. Apar moh timir prag bharam. Prag bharam means which is heavy mass, sitting heavy. After when moh, wherever moh is there, there shok is there. Moh has a daughter called Shok and has one son called Dukkham. वो तो हो गई. ये अर्जुन को हो गया. अर्जुन की प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी दैट ही हैड टू. अर्जुन्स प्रॉब्लम वाज दे आर माई किथ एंड किन. वही तो प्रॉब्लम हो गई. माई आ गया, उसके बाद योर इंटेलेक्चुअल पैरालिसिस स्टार्ट्स. योर डिसीजन इज अफेक्टेड. उसके बाद सेल्फ प्रिजर्वेशन ऑफ द रॉन्ग सेल्फ इंस्टिंक्ट कम्स अप. Unpreservable. What is unpreservable, you try to preserve. And you become oversensitive to that issue. You become very, sometimes this teeth gets oversensitive. That is called, there is something wrong in that teeth. So if you drink water also, ऐसा लगता है यहाँ पे. So there is something wrong. So the dentist will come and touch it also. And you say, कहाँ है दर्द? You tell, हाँ. So that is your weak point. वहीं पे वो. Or then he will do something like that. He'll find out, he will scrub it out, or he'll take away the wrong teeth. That. वो लाएंगे यहाँ पे. हमारे डेंटिस्ट इसी को यूज करते हैं as a hook. I don't know all do. पता नहीं क्यों यहाँ ऐसे हैंग करते. फिर क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, और कैसा चल रहा, is it going on? Indrup Lal is there. How is everything? When are you going out? One woman dentist was there. One person was very happy. He said, in front of women, I can open my mouth. So there, anta स्फुरत अपार मोह. ऐसे पढ़ने में टाइम जाता है, लेकिन क्या करें, उसके बिना मजा नहीं आएगा. अंत स्फुरत, shining word is coming repeatedly if you have seen. It is glowing, it is seen. Anta means in the heart. Apar. So there were two words. One is apar, other is ati. Apar is anmoh timir. ठीक है ना. One is intense, other is extense. It is intense. Why? After explaining also so many times, it doesn't go. पूरी जिंदगी सुनते पढ़ते रहो, फिर भी मोह जाता नहीं आसानी से. It is intense. Extense, पूरे कुएं में भांग पड़ी जिसको बोलते हैं. तो देवता हैं, लोग हैं, बड़े लोग हैं, अमीर हैं, गरीब हैं, सब लोग मोहित हैं एकदम. What is there they don't see. They don't see the self. They are only running after something which is false and which will not help them at all. Like Duryodhana saw water as floor and floor as water. इसको मोह बोलते हैं. चित्त वैचित्ते, मूह धातु इस there. अंतस्फुरत, it is shining in the heart. Where चेता सदमी, Sadmi. Sadmi means Sadmi means in the palace of the heart. Heart sanctum, you can call it. Heart sanctum. Yoginam, but where it shines, not in everybody. Yoginam. Those who are doing Shravan Manan. Here yogi is not the Patanjali yogis. Here Vedanta yogis are there. So, Yoginam Vijayate. Here Vijayate means he wins or he is evident, seen. For whom it is said, Ya Nisha Sarbhutanam, Dasyam Jagrati. In that heart, please note, pure self has no opposition with ignorance. Pure self, it supports ignorance. It is a thought of self that opposes ignorance. Pure self is only illuminator. It is not against that. It is illuminating everything. It is not doer. ब्रह्म का कोई विरोधी नहीं, ब्रह्म ज्ञान का विरोध है. ब्रह्म ज्ञान का विरोध है. And ब्रह्म ज्ञान is of the nature of vritti. Vritti ज्ञान. ज्ञान प्रदीपः. The light of knowledge is there. Haraha. So this is the first Mangalacharana shlok. I hope you have understood that. Understood? Very simple. This is just to praise Lord Shiva so that our studies and our discussions should continue for a long time. Lord alone is Sanyog Viyog Karta. He can continue making this Sanyog so that we have the opportunity to hear, read, understand. Otherwise, one obstacle comes and it can throw you out of gear. Therefore, we pray to Lord a lot. He is pervading everybody, and He should create a situation so that my Shraddha, my Vishwas, my Guru's Anugraha should be there. Anugraha and Shraddha, both should be in abundance. Ab now onwards, पिटाई शुरू होने वाली है. अभी तो बड़ा अच्छा था. अब यहाँ भर्तृहरि is now samsar dosh darshanam. He is addressing his own desire called Trishna. See, this is the 8 number page. Page number 8. You can write your book's name in your book, because if anybody misplaces his book, he can easily take yours. All rooms are open. And generally books are kept carelessly somewhere on the bed, a side table. He can just take it and you will keep on searching 2 minutes before the class and you will be late. And no books are there. Have kuch books. Hai. Even if books are there, it won't be given. It will be given at the cost of at least 3,000-4,000. So that our carefulness will be there. Some people are expert in losing the books. Now let us see, after this Mangalacharan, he is coming to the main point of Vairagya. Why samsara why Trishna has dosh? What is the dosh in Trishna? Let us read the second verse. Bhrantam deshamaneka durga vishamam praptam na kinchit phalam tyaktva jati kulabhimanam uchitam seva krita nishphala Bhuktam mana vivarjitam paragraheshu Ashankaya kakavat Trishne jrambasi pap karma pishune Nadyapi santushyasi नाद्यापि संतुष्यसि. Please note, he is addressing to his desire. More important, Trishne words, last line, is a vocative case. Like Male, Site. Huh? Vocative means Sambodhan Vibhakti, how you call somebody. Don't say Rame. Ram is not Sambodhan. It is only with Mala it will go. Mala, Sita. Amba also it doesn't go. Amb is there. Ram is not Ram, it's only Ram. Hey Ram. Hey Trishne. Oh desire. He is scolding his desire. मन को समझा रहे हैं थोड़ा सा. More what you will feel here, more the what is at, he is ruminating on the fact of the faults of the mind, where mind not only heard and went away. Then we hear this is false, my desire is not good, I should not have, and then chalo bhai chai vai peete. उसको रूट नहीं, उसका कन्विक्शन नहीं बनने देते. So he will repeat through all the ways, what you call drive the point hard in ourselves. उसके अंदर बैठाना है. Trishne jrumbasi, you are ever big. Jrum means to yawn. Jrum, to yawn, expand, open. तुम नई नई खुल जाती हो. पाप कर्म पिशुने, which are the pishun here means cause of all the sin. नाद्यापि संतुष्टसि, still you are not happy. तुम खुशी नहीं होती. हम जो कुछ करते हैं तुम खुश नहीं होते. Some people are unsatisfiable. I have seen in my life. कुछ भी कर दो उनके लिए, ever complaining. जान भी दे दो, कुछ भी कर दो, जितना भी कर दो, उनको कुछ ना कुछ कंप्लेन निकाल लेंगे. तो डिजायर है. हाउ इज इट? वील सी इन आवर नेक्स्ट क्लास. It's 9:15 we said, and we have next class at, अभी तो 9:15 हो गया. So अभी तो ब्रेकफास्ट वगैरह ले लो आप लोग. कुछ लोग का ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं हुआ होगा शायद. So you can have your breakfast. You can dwell upon these verses, chant Lord's name, and maybe from 11:30 we will have 11:30 to 12:30, quarter to 1 we'll continue. But go through it. I'll see how many we can complete. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyase.
शंभो शंकरा सदा शिवाय सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभो. हर 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 हराय नमो. शिव 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 शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि